We are showing you the bat symbol. That's right. The bat symbol is up in the air. It's actually a dog paw in that big. If you look in the sky right now, you're gonna see a big giant dog paw. Woo! But you can't look directly into the sun, cause then you won't see it. What's up, everybody? It's Tuesday. It is Tuesday. That's right. We
Tuesday,
are
Taco
Lost Puppy
Tuesday.
Forever.
Gotham City, what's up?
That's right. We are in Gotham City right now. Our spaceship has propelled us to the Gotham City. And we're going to be doing a huge movie review of The Batman. Not just Batman, but The Batman. So we're going to do that today. I got Boom Puppy up in the house today. That's right. We're coming to you live on the triple channel multifunctional platform known as Lost Puppy Forever Live Podcast. All right.
I'm a Bender Streaker, baby. What's up, Benders Parkway? It's Tuesday.
That's right.
First day of the week
It
this
is
week, Benders.
the Tuesday
What's up,
Taco
Juneteenth?
Infamous Tuesday that
What's
you
up,
all know
Juneteenth?
about.
What's up, Warriors?
That's right. Shouts out to the Warriors. Shouts out to that giant parade that happened on Market Street yesterday. For all you Warriors fans who didn't get to go, I hope you guys did tune in. There was a lot of live coverage on multi-platforms, and even Draymond Green got off and one of the cable cars in the parade and did a pit stop at the Ghirardelli Ice Cream Factory. So shouts out to the Ice Cream Factory.
Warriors!
That's right. Did anybody see that? And do you? Hey, do you like the Ghirardelli ice cream? And what is your favorite ice cream? I particularly love their hot fudge sundaes. So good, so good. Speaking of sweets and treats, I got something special that Boom Puppy put in the fridge for me. And guess what it is? For my
Put a ring on it! Put a finger ring on it!
SMAR community. Do you know? That's right.
What's up?
All the single puppies. All the
Michigan,
single puppies.
what's up? Michigan State!
Look what I got. I got a ring pop. Bum, bum, bum. I'm going to put it on right now. All right. While I'm putting my ring pop together, sometimes, I don't know what happened to candy these days, but the packaging is hard to open. I'm busting out the scissors. I don't know. They made them like dog proof or something. I don't know, man. Anyway, just to let you know, I'm busting it out, and I'm very excited. Boom Puppy's so sweet. Thank you so much.
All right.
And
The one and only Scarlet Puppy #1. Put a ring on it.
I am. Ooh. Oh, I want to show you guys. This is a multicolored one. Look at that. Ooh, there's multi flavors in that. Have you ever seen such a pretty ring pop? Oh my
All
gosh.
right.
Oh my gosh.
The Batman ring pop.
It's not a Batman ring pop,
No,
but
it's not.
Batman
It's
should.
the Batman. Today's the
put
Batman.
one L.
We're gonna start right away after
So
the
good.
review. The Batman review. The Batman review
How does
from
it look?
Lost Puppy Forever. 235.
That's right. 235.
That's Scarlet Puppy.
All right, we're gonna get right into the swing of things because I'm wearing a ring pop. That's what I'm swinging into.
What's up, Gotham
But-
City?
We're gonna get right into it. I love this. I love this movie. This movie was called The Batman. That's right. There it is. This was the newest, latest one that came out in 2022, and we're really excited to have got this from the San Francisco Public Library. I want to just say shouts out to the SFPL for hooking us up with another current movie that has hit the movie theater.
www.
I'm gonna use my ring. And I
SFPL.org.
want to tell you it's nice and sweet. Tastes like berries. All right, so I'm going to basically let you guys know a little bit about Mr. The Batman. He's not just the Batman, but he is the Batman. And it also has an interesting casting choice, I would have to say. But let's get right into it.
Into it.
The Batman ventures in, so I'm just gonna
Gotham City.
I'm gonna read something because I've been trying to get this perfectly right, and then I'm gonna go into my detail about this movie. So here it is. Batman ventures back into Gotham City's underworld, okay? And because obviously there's another sadistic killer on the loose and he's leaving behind cryptic tales. Now he's leaving behind what some people would possibly call a riddle. If you have ever followed the comic, you're probably gonna know what villain I'm talking about. But anyway, the evidence begins to lead closer and closer to home, and the scale of the perpetrator's plans become clear that he must forge new relationships, unmask the culprit, and bring the justice of abuse and power out of the corruption that has long plagued the metropolis. I want to say that this movie has some definite points that mimic modern day society, because in this movie, people of the internet and the guts in the belly of the internet, Gotham City is being plagued with very, very corrupt political people. And if you've been watching your television lately, the humans of the earth, especially the ones that live in the United States, have been going through something very, very similar, and it's taken out on the TV. All right, so here's the deal.
Lock up, help!
Batman ends up, there's right off the bat, in the first couple minutes of the scene, the newest villain appears in the Batman movie. And I would have to say that at first you kind of you see somebody lurking in the background, because obviously the directors wanted to keep this movie as authentic to the original Batmans as possible, which, for all you lighting designers and all of those people out there that like a dark movie, well, guess what? You got what you paid for. It is a dark movie. It's not like night dark when you're walking out in the woods and you can't see in front of your face, that dark, nighttime blindness. But I want to say, I don't know, man. I like dark movies, lighting wise, not theme wise. I'm talking when the lighting people take it to another level and use the filters that are more heavily on the blues and the dark greens or whatever, but you're still able to see a little bit in the movie. But they did keep that theme of darkness, so if you guys are into it, you got those owl eyes that can fly through the forest, well, you're gonna have no problem watching the movie. I particularly, it bores me a little bit. After 20 minutes of super dark, my brain's let's just take a nap. Okay, so anyway,
We'd
the
like to thank our lighting guy.
storyline is good. The storyline is good, okay?
Our lighting people,
Lighting
thank you.
people in the movie industry.
Keeping it dark.
I mean, if you're a lighting person in the movie industry, I want to know in the chat, what is your take on the Batman movies? And I'm talking from the beginning to the end, from the beginning of the Batmans to the more recent Batman, which I'm going to get into in 1 second. But anyways, so I'm going to go back to the villain. So the villain appears in the first few minutes. That's right, what you got there, Boom Puppy? What are you wearing? Are you modeling? Okay, Benders!
Parkland, baby!
Benders has merch, and Boom Puppy is very excited about his Benders t-shirt. That's old school one. Alright, so anyway, the villain appears, and he basically offs the mayor in Gotham City, okay? Don't you worry, the mayor, this is the opening of the movie, it's the story. This is what propels Batman out of the underworld to help Commissioner Gordon, I believe is his name, because they fly the big bat in the air. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the bat symbol that Gotham City flies when they need Batman to appear. So this is very, very important for you guys to be watching all of this stuff, right? So then all of a sudden, they're like, who would do such a thing? I'm not even going to tell you how this villain got to the mayor and what he did to the mayor. That's something that you guys are going to have to watch on your own, because it is right up front. And then, they're trying to really figure this out. They're like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And then meanwhile, Gotham City's police department is not that big of a fan of the Batman at this point, because the Batman they're looking at him as a vigilante. They're kind of like, the police department's like, there's this man, he's running around in an outfit, and I'm going to get to the fashion in a minute of this movie. He's running out in an outfit, he's trying to help the police department. Some of the police like him, some of them don't, because you know why? Some of the cops are on the take in the Gotham City, which is very, very parallel to what the human world has sometimes. All right, so what I'm saying is that right off the bat, you're like, wow, these people who did The Batman 2022 threw you some real human news right up at the top of the movie, okay? All right, so the next thing that happens is you see the new Batman, and I'm really, really excited to tell you guys that the Batman that we all know, that we have all been waiting for, this dude up front is the one and only Robert Pattinson. Yes.
Vampire Batman.
Vampire Batman. And
Hashtag Vampire
there
Batman.
he is, Vampire Batman. I love it. Robert Pattinson was selected as this 2022 Batman. This is his first role in the role of Batman. And apparently, Robert Pattinson made about $3 million playing this role of the new Batman, which technically I would say has been released as a pandemic movie, okay? And I also want to, let's just go over what the cast looks like, because I'm really curious as to, let you guys know about the cast. So, obviously, we got Robert Pattinson, and then we have the legendary Zoe Kravitz. She plays Catwoman. That's right, Catwoman is up in this movie, and they actually go over a brief history about how Batman and Catwoman have a thing for each other. Then I'm going on, because look at all these faces. These are legendary people in this movie. We got Paul Dano. Paul Dano, I'm talking to you, Paul Dano. Dude, you've been paying your dues in the film and movie industry for a really long time, from indie movies. I want to say congratulations. I want to say that Paul Dano is AKA the infamous Riddler in this movie. There he is. If you guys don't know this by now, I'm telling you now. So he is the new Riddler, aka the new villain up front in the first 5 minutes of the movie. And he is definitely putting his dark twist on this character. Because as you know, in the more comical version where Jack Nicholson was in the movie as the Joker, then they had to cast Jim Carrey as the Riddler. So I want to say shouts out to Paul, because, as movies, manifest themselves into the future, the looks become different because of the fashion influences, because of the acting differences. And I want to say that this particular movie, right off the bat, is definitely taking you back into Batman's history, but also giving you a lot of character development. Now, that's a special word for all of you movie critics out there. You're like, what is character development? That's basically when a character is conceived and you guys kind of have to beef that character up a bit and give that character special qualities, or a character, a personality kind of thing. And I want to say, I'm going to give a separate review for Paul in the Riddler, because my review of the new Riddler is 5 puppy paws. That's right. I'm going to give Paul 5 puppy paws because he brought the darkness and he made this character very, very good. I'm going to give the movie a separate rating But I'll do that in a minute. All right, perfect. So what? Then this is the next part. So I'm gonna go back to the cast because you guys definitely should know more about what we're talking about here.
Yeah, water.
Yes, that's right.
Everybody stay
So we got
hydrated.
Zoe Kravitz in the movie, and she plays Catwoman, which is super, super exciting. I got a picture of Zoe somewhere. There she is. So I am excited because she also brought a special character development to early Catwoman. And you, in this movie, people, I'm telling you right now, you will learn more about Catwoman history. Catwoman. I think I said Catwoman. But Catwoman's history in this movie, which I didn't realize was a bit dramatic, you know?
Cat furries!
That's right. So I want to...
Hashtag cat
That's
furries!
right. We're going to get into the fashion. Okay, because I think Boom Puppy is very excited to tell you about the fashion part. What do you got to say about the fashion part?
I say there should be a litter box in every public schoolroom! And no guns!
That's right. All right, so on this, I want to say, first of all, my prediction is that you are going to see influences of the Batman 2022 movie at future cosplay events. This is why. The people that did the fashion for the Batman 2022, I felt that they didn't really, construct the outfits to the point of where they were impossible to make. I think you're going to find inspiration in normal things that you can acquire if you are into cosplay or you're a designer of some sort. I think that there was a special quality in this fashion part of the movie that about accessibility, about not overdoing it, but honestly maybe underdoing it a little bit to make it look a little bit more street, a little bit more urban, a little bit more punk rock, as you would say. I loved the fact that, you know, because we've seen the different versions of Catwoman, obviously, and she's got a great mask, and a lot of the previous costume designers of the entire series have done their to-dos on Catwoman. But I want to say that this particular team of fashion designers, I want to say I'm getting an air of deconstructionism. I'm getting an air of, you know, like making it relatable, because they thought about the timing. This is early on in Batman's life. So maybe early on in Batman's life, he didn't have the fashion sense as when he was a little bit on the older side too. So there's that parallel, I would have to say. So I definitely am feeling that the costume designers really looked at the script, looked at the year, looked and thought about, hey, what is Catwoman gonna be like when she was young? What's her outfit gonna be like when she was young? And I really got that up front. So I'm gonna have to say that, you know, the character development, along with Zoe's acting and the fashion sense for Catwoman, was another 5 puppy paws for myself. Okay. Now, I want to say that also Robert Pattinson, his Batman was definitely a lot more darker. I would have to say that, I mean, not a lot more darker than the previous ones. Actually, you could actually see his whole outfit. And it wasn't so dark, but I want to say that the previous Batmans, I felt that the mask that they were using for Batman, and as well as the outfits, they were super, super molded, and you could tell that they were super constructed, and they were just really high-end looking. So I want to say, yeah, I thought that the choice for Batman's outfit was super appropriate for this movie. Now, here's the other crazy part. I didn't realize that it was Robert Pattinson in the movie, as you know, like what he looks like. He looks like they made him look totally different, or I just haven't seen him on in film in a really long time. I didn't realize that it was him. So shouts out if that movie was trying to make him a little bit incognito. I thought the acting was good, but it took me like a long time to figure out who the actor was until I read the DVD, and I was like, shut up. Oh my gosh, he totally looks super different. He may be just doing something different on the side. Maybe he's like working out a lot, but I would have to say he looks totally different than his previous pictures that are in Twilight. So if you have seen the new Batman and you're in the chat right now, do let us know if you think that Robert Pattinson looks totally different from Twilight as, you know, to this Batman. And obviously, hello, we do know that there's a giant time frame and a gap there. But yeah, I just didn't know. And they did put like some different makeup on him in this Batman. So I would definitely have to say that may have been a thing. And the hair was completely different too. Then we're getting into some of the other points in the movie that I want to say is basically the stunt work. I want to give a shout out because there were some explosions in the movie. A lot of motorcycle driving was done in this movie, which I thought was super fabulous because, coordinating motorcycle scenes in movies is not the easiest thing. Yeah. Yes, and now we're in a recession for gas. So they could have been electric bikes, we do not know. But if you were on the set of this movie and you do know,
Ducati.
All right, Ducati. Maybe they were using Ducatis, but I do know for a fact that they did not use any Harley Davidsons because I didn't hear them.
No,
all right. So I wanted to say.
No panhead.
That's right. We did not hear any Harleys. I used to work for a Harley company. I know what they sound like. All right. So here's the deal.
Minnesota.
This particular movie is going to take you on a journey. Now, I want to give a shout out to my cannabis community right now. I did not take a can of banana on this one, and I found it very hard to watch. I'm just gonna give you my natural opinion because this is just the movie.
Let everybody have each your own.
Yeah, this is just my opinion.
We're giving you 100%
I'm giving
natural.
you 100% natural right now.
100% natural. You can do what you want. Just be safe.
That's right.
Don't do fentanyl.
That's right. Yes, please be careful. Bad things happen when that
fake drugs suck.
Yeah. So I just want to say, I found it hard to watch because, I didn't know what to expect from Batman, the Batman, and I was laughing at the title, first of all. It's just really funny because Batman is being referred to as the Batman.
The Batman.
And I could understand why, because if this is towards the beginning of his life, is super fighter, superhero persona at the beginning of his life, then yes, the papers are going to say, well, this person or this vigilante calling himself the Batman, or he looks like the Batman, I could understand them using the as a presentation. And then later on, like as his own history would evolve, then he would just become known as Batman. So I understand that. But I got a little chuckle out of the Batman. Anyway, all right, so that was my first thing, and then I was kind of like, I kind of made it through the first 15 minutes, and then, I don't know, I thought the movie's a little on the dark side, and then all of a sudden, I thought that the locations that they were using in the movie, and you're going to have to see this for yourselves, I thought that the locations in the movie were a little repetitive. They could have maybe added a few more locations, because if they're sinking money into all this, I thought that some of the locations were a tad bit repetitive, but that's up to the director and the cinematographer and the director of photography. Maybe the location scout didn't get enough money to build sets or whatever, but that's the question that we just have to ask the backstage production of this movie, all right? So anyways, yes, I'm bringing that out. You guys didn't think that this is going to be me telling you the story of Batman, because I'll do a little bit of that, and I know that there's a lot of movie reviewers on all these other channels that are going to talk about the storyline of the movie. I tend to do both. I do a little bit of story, but I do a lot of reviews on the actual jobs in a movie, because I know that everybody nowadays is on social media. You guys are making your own videos. You guys are out there trying to make your shorts. You guys are all trying to make an indie film. So let's discuss this, because, you know, maybe some of you are not going to school for this. And so this is why I am bringing you my ring pop. No, just kidding. I'm bringing you some information that are keywords that you can look at, okay? So one, we've discovered character development. Another thing I've been throwing out there is location. That's what a lot of people will say. And I'm gonna give you one extra walk away before I give my entire review of the movie.
Batman review.
Oh, and we talked about lighting. How important lighting is in movies, but some movies want to be dark. So you have to understand that is the director's choice, okay? And I definitely thought that the director wanted to keep that theme of darkness, so I felt that was appropriate for the movie. All right, so, and the fashion. So I'm going to take all of those 4 components along with the acting of the movies and the actors and the actresses in the movies. And I want to also say one thing about the script. The script had, you know, its ebbs and flows. They had its peaks and its valleys. I want to say that, you know, when it had its peaks, it was super, super good. But then we kind of, you know, it kind of went somewhere. But then they pulled it back. So that's what I mean by ebb and flow. So I'm going to give you my roundabout. I'm going to give you a very generous score for this movie, because I'm incorporating the acting as well as what the movie actually looked like in presentation purposes. And I'm also throwing in a very good plus point because it was released during pandemic, okay? So I'm gonna give this movie a generous 3.5 puppy paws, because, you know, there were things about it that I liked and some things I just thought that could have been a little bit more zhuzhed, if you know what I mean. A little zhuzhing on the location scouts. I thought that, you know, the just learning about Batman more is good. And I thought I'm going to give Robert Pattinson a shout out, because this was not an easy role to walk into. There was many, many legendary Batmans prior, and I just want to say that this was not an easy movie, but I was really surprised to find out that he only got paid $3 million. I think they kind of lowballed him on that, but I don't know. Robert, what does your agent say about that? All right, but I do want to say, I want to give Zoe Kravitz a big shout out, because Zoe, I don't know if you guys know this about Zoe Kravitz, but she's just not an actress. She's also a lead singer in her own band. And I got the pleasure to do merch for her band, and she was awesome. She is an all-around performer. If you did not know that Zoe was in a band, please look her up. Yeah, she's super talented. She did a giant show in San Francisco, and I want to say it was awesome, because I remember people being so excited, and it sounded really, really good. So if you're a fan of Zoe Kravitz, please make sure you do yourself a favor and listen to her tunes too. All right, so I'm gonna give it 3.5 puppy paws. I'm gonna bring this dog back in because he wants to give his review. Boom Puppy, I'm handing it over to you. What you got there? He's gonna bring his hat over here with himself.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check. 1, 2. What is this? 2. I'm giving it 2, baby. Backside 2.
2. Okay.
I like the joke about the cat litter box joke. That was my highlight of the movie, or whatever you want to call that. Left-handed. What do you call that? What do you call that? Yeah.
I almost forgot to even tell you.
I just want to say,
if you're a fan,
there was some good writing, there was some good action.
If you're a fan
But I don't like the Batman.
Of the
Give me back the Prince of Darkness. I don't want the Batman. Thank you. Bye-bye. 2.
So Boom Puppy gave it 2. I gave it 3.5. That means out of 10 puppy paws, this movie got 5.5 puppy paws.
I like the Prince of Darkness.
That's right. So basically, Riddler. I'm talking about the Joker makes an appearance really
The
fast.
Night of Darkness.
Also, the Penguin makes his debut.
Yeah, Penguin. I
Penguin.
don't like it.
Colin Farrell. Oh my gosh, who would have known?
Okay.
That's a huge, huge role. Okay, anyways, you go watch
What's up,
that.
my people?
Report back to us to see if you liked it. You know what, Boom Puppy? I'm going to go into the chat right now.
Let's just go and
Let's
go to
see
this-
if anybody's chatted
Hey,
about
what's
this.
up, everybody? I see everybody.
Oh,
Okay,
look
okay.
it. We got some chats.
Okay, here we go.
So we got Michelle Runaway, React, please. Can we hear the pizza song? Pupster Jam and Pizza Jam. Oh my, you guys are really active today. I'm so excited.
Oh, pizza song.
Oh, this is so awesome. Thank you so much.
Pizza song of Friday.
I'm going to, first of all,
Pizza
don't
song
you
of
worry.
Friday.
Our Twitch viewer that's on right now, we see you and we're just getting we got really involved with what we're talking about, the Batman. So thank you so much for following us on Twitch.
Taco
Make
Tuesdays.
sure you hit that button, and we're really, really excited. So your name is Bolinho Frito number 80.
Oh, and ho, Frito 80.
That's
Oh,
right.
ho,
Hi.
Frito 80.
I'm sending
Oh,
you a
and ho,
hi.
Frito
Thank you
80.
so much for watching. That's right. I don't know if Bolinho is still in the room, but you rock. Thank you so much for watching. I also want to say that today,
Pizza song of the Fridays.
Jack Run, we are going to be doing that this Friday. We got a good version, but today we are doing a whole bunch of different things.
The Batman movie
It's
review.
the Batman movie review.
And we not have seen that. We have not seen We have not seen any
But
other
I will
reviews
show
yet.
you
We have not seen any YouTube
the double
reviews.
colored ring pop.
We have not seen
How about
any
that?
the Batman reviews. By the way, we do not watch reviews before we do
Yeah,
reviews.
no, we
keep us
definitely
clean,
want
unscripted,
everybody to have their
unfiltered.
own opinion about the Batman.
Yes, live,
Please
baby.
go watch it.
Live, baby.
Oh, Jack Runt says, sad face. It's okay, Jack Runt. If you are a Jack, then you should come to Petaluma. We will play it for you and shout you out. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do next, right now, while we have it, let's talk about shows.
Petaluma.
It's showtime.
36th
It's
annual.
showtime. All right. So, my people,
Jack's reunion.
there
State
is
contest.
get your wallets out, get your calendars out. It's time to take some notes.
Glory Hall on the
It's
5th.
school time, and don't forget your skateboard. Please do not forget your skateboard.
Pacifica on the 3rd at Timmy's house.
Saturday, July 2nd, we got headlining He Who Cannot Be Named. Also, we got
The Dwarves.
the Butt Ugly Hillbillies Cement Eater, $5 at Gale Central Club. That's right, and Fully Crazed.
Fully Crazed. Just
Fully
add it to the bill.
Crazed is from Canada, and they're going to give you the Canadian stamp of approval.
California debut.
That's right, California debut of Fully Crazed. And make sure, like I said, put this in your calendars now. There's no reason for you not to be safe and go out to Good Show. All right, the next thing that we're going to talk about is...
back at Gale's.
Yes, the second night at Gale's is going to be Speed Wobble, Hung Up, Elderly Abuse. That's right. Now, my friends, this is our favorite four-letter word. That's right, F-R-E-E. And this is going to be in Petaluma at Gale Central Club. So make sure, yeah, guys, take this down. All right, we got something else, Boom Puppy. And on the 4th of July, when all the humans light up their fireworks, there's going to be something at another venue in Petaluma that's located at
Fuck ups.
128 American Alley. That's
I
right.
say it on family-friendly radio.
How funny is this? It's on a street in Petaluma called American Alley, and it's on the 4th of July. How ironic is that? All right, so here are the bands. Okay, for all you skateboarders out there, this is a quick degree in getting to know your skate bands as well as some of the cool bands. And don't tell you we didn't tell you, all right? We got Fully Crazed, we got Hung Up, and the legendary The Fuck Ups, okay? So make sure you go ahead and put this down. It's gonna be it's gonna be not just interesting, it's gonna be a crazy party. All right, we are excited, and it's gonna be $10, okay? So bring your money, all right? All right. The next thing that we're gonna let you guys know is some friends of ours are doing a show. Now this is We love these guys. They sound amazing. And we can't wait because we're going to be doing some shows with them too. Very, very exciting
right now.
news.
Right now, we got
another
Arizona
Arizona show.
Just announced. The Hoods.
The Hoods.
The Hoods. That's a special show. Check that out. Go check out those shows. All the bands on the bill. Woo,
I want to say this flyer reminds
Tulsa,
me.
Arizona.
I don't know. I'm getting vibes of Release the Kraken on this, but yeah, I'm loving the flyer because it's super cool.
Okay.
I love black and red and white on flyers because they're so impactful. But
That's
this looks like
great.
a big party. It's
Big party.
7 p.m. all ages. You should bring your ID to the bar. It's $15.
Well, Arizona has the best fake IDs.
And the Edge. The Edge is located, I believe, in Tucson, Arizona.
Tucson.
That's right. So Google that. I know the address is a little cut off
Home
there.
of Alice Cooper's
But
restaurant.
yes. If you
Something
get to
like
go
that.
to Tucson, maybe go
Or maybe it's
go
Phoenix.
have a burger
Or
at
maybe
Alice
it's Mesa.
Cooper's. I don't know.
Somewhere.
Does anybody in the chat
Yeah,
know where
that's
Alice Cooper's restaurant
Yeah, or
is?
if it's still open. But
Yeah.
anyway, let's go to the next
Anyways.
show. Next show.
The next
Let's
show.
go.
That's it. That's
Or-
all our shows.
That's our show. Do we have a show on the 29th? That's right. We have a special show on the 29th.
Oh
Us.
yes, us.
Us.
Dun, dun,
Us,
dun.
Puppy Forever making the
That's
San
right.
Francisco debut 2022.
We are excited about the show.
Yes, and the one and only
Lost
Bro.
Puppy Forever and Good Time Charlie.
Skate Drums.
We're gonna be
Rebel
playing.
Skates,
I'm gonna tell them
and
about
the
this.
Jack London Trio, the one and only Chester Jack, underneath the name Good Time Charlie.
Yeah, Jack London Trio. They're
And
huge.
this is a fair price show, people.
You
And
can get all this
it's
information.
an art gallery of photos with the one and only. Take
On
it
the
away.
Amato's website.
Take it away, Scarlet Puppy.
So here's the deal, people.
Yeah, this is the show.
This is going to be a super, super awesome closing reception for Black and White 1980s punk rock photo exhibit by Gene M. Hansen. Go to 998 Valencia Street on June 29th. That's a Wednesday night. We're going to be playing. We're going to be super excited. We have merch. All the other bands have merch too. I just want to say that you can get your tickets in advance off of Eventbrite. Just go ahead and look that up. $7 in advance or $10 at the door. This bar is so much fun. They have a nice bar, but they also have a crazy awesome kitchen with Chef Miguel. I got to give a shout out to Chef Miguel.
Chef Miguel.
And basically, just come,
Yeah, you're missing it. You're
come
missing it.
thirsty, come
You haven't
hungry,
Yeah, you're
and
missing
shouts out to Dave for being such a cool dude and opening up this bar to bands
Great
to play
staff. Great staff.
in a basement venue. We're really excited about
Featuring
it,
the one and only.
but more so than ever, if you want to see what San Francisco, California looked like as a punk from a punk rocker's perspective, come and look at all of these black and white pictures. You guys are gonna get schooled pretty hard, and it's awesome information.
In the audience.
And yeah, Jean is gonna be there on
Come
site,
buy her
the
a drink.
photographer. Come
some
buy her a
photos.
drink. She's gonna have
Buy
books
her
for
book.
sale. She's gonna have all kinds of cool stuff. So yes. I want to
Also-
say shouts out to everybody
Shouts out to
that
everybody.
has been supporting bands this entire time during the pandemic.
Yeah, I'm coming.
No, it is not by Doc's Clock. It's literally by
21st
Valencia,
of Valencia.
and 21st. And I want to say that there used to be an old Santera shop there.
It's
For all you old school San
next,
Francisco.
next to the old Tool and Die.
Oh, if you know another business that's right next door, remember the old ATA, the
Oh, yeah, it's
Artist
still there.
Television
It's still
Workshop?
there. It's still there.
It's
still
right
active.
next door to ATA.
Right next to ATA. That's right.
I
You've
want
been
to
there.
say shouts out to good old ATA, because back in the day, us in our puppy flat, well, I was a puppy in
I
a
had
flat.
2 movie premieres there. Bluff Girl played there.
Yes.
Oh,
They
yeah.
supported the
Happy
community
birthday,
on
Paul
a DIY
Madigan.
basis. A lot of people edited their movies and their music videos there at ATA. Once again, they're
Happy
still
birthday,
in
Katie.
business, and they definitely want your support. So,
Happy birthday,
Artist
Rupert.
Artist Television Access, ATA, San Francisco. Look them up.
Let's shut
If
it down.
you guys don't know about it, we're gonna give them a huge shout out right now.
There it is.
ATA.
Shut it down with a
ATA.
shout it. What's up, Warriors?
Shouts out to the Warriors.
That's a record. That's a record.
For bringing the rings home and the championship home. You've invigorated a lot of people in the community.
There's the
You've
Warriors' favorite
inspired
band.
a lot of people in the community.
I'm gonna review this soon. I'm just giving
All right.
a plug. We're reviewing this next episode.
We were listening to
Friday,
this in the Puppy Mobile
Friday, we got
yesterday.
some reviews Friday coming up.
It's the new
music and movie and
re-release.
we'll play the
Greatest
pizza
hits.
song.
All
Yeah,
right.
this is my favorite new album right there. And the Warriors. Draymond likes it.
Yes, and then also I want to give 2 birthday shouts out to some special people. First off, I want to give a shout out to Katie. Katie, happy birthday! We are so excited. We cannot wait to see you. Happy birthday to you. All right, who's the other birthday puppy? I was not.
Rupert!
Oh my gosh! Also, Rupert is having a
Bob
birthday.
Madigan, happy
And
birthday
Bob
to your brother.
Madigan, happy birthday
Brother,
to
Papa,
our
brother.
friends that are selling birthdays. If it's your birthday and you're online with us right now, thanks for tuning in. It's a Taco Tuesday, but it's your birthday. It's your Taco Tuesday. It doesn't even need to be a taco. It could be a Choco Taco, or it could be something special that you wanted to eat tonight. So anyways, I just want to say, giving those few things a shout out. I want to shout out to, like I said, all of the creators online that keep the internet interesting. I want to give a shout out to some of my digital peeps. So
All
I
your
want
reviewers of
to
the Batman.
shouts out to
All the reviewers.
all of the people that are in the crypto community. You know, HODL. That's all I'm saying to my sheep community. We're part of it, and we are in full support. Also, I want to shout out to all the creators that are trying their hands at different things and learning different things. So if you're an NFT creator, shouts out to you guys as well. I also want to shout out to our Twitch family right now. Thank you so much for being so awesome and watching us all the time. And our new fam at YouTube Live. Yes, we are so excited that you guys are watching the channel, and then Facebook Live as well.
All our friends.
Thank you so much, you guys.
We'll see you Friday.
we will see you Friday.
3:36. 3:36.
Can you believe we've done these things like 235 times? I know that Washington State, I'm going to give you an extra special shout out at the end because our familia in Washington State has been watching us since we've done the first one. So hey, what do you say? We made it to episode 235. And I want to show, I'm learning some human sign language these days. So here is something that I learned, and I'm going to share this with you, and we're all going to do it together. So get ready. I'm getting you prepared. All right, the first thing is you're going to point to self. I. Okay, I. Then you're going to point to your temple. Think. And then you're going to get your thumb in the middle of your forehead real fast and bring it out. And that means you're smart. So I want to say that I think you're smart and I think you're beautiful. Beautiful is an open palm. Take it against your face. I think you're smart and you're beautiful. And if nobody's told you that today, well, Scarlet Puppy and Boom Puppy from Lost Puppy Forever wanted to tell you that. And we wanted to give you guys extra special shouts out today. Go do something fun today and make sure you keep yourself hydrated today, especially your little tiny ones with 4 legs. Okay, bye guys.
Bye-bye. 3:36 Friday. 4:20.
That's right. Get on our channels. We loved having you guys here today for the 420 Power Hour. 420 Power Hour. That's right, we are Lost Puppy Forever, coming to you from the guts and the belly of the internet. That's right, we are so excited. We always love having you guys. Make sure you go to our website and get your $7 ticket for the 29